The morning sun had just begun to spill golden light across the massive industrial yard when everything changed. Workers moved slowly between towering machines, forklifts hummed in the distance, and the smell of engine oil hung thick in the air. Then, in the middle of it all, a sharp voice cut through the calm like a blade. Within seconds, the only mechanic who truly understood the heart of the entire operation was fired, publicly, coldly, and without a second thought. What no one knew, what the CEO could never have imagined, was that in just 10 minutes, the sky above them would thunder with the sound of naval helicopters descending toward the factory. Before we continue, if you believe that kindness and second chances still matter in this world, take a moment to like this video, comment your thoughts, share it with someone who needs inspiration, and subscribe to Whisper Tales 3 for more powerful stories like this. The mechanic's name was Marcus Hale. To most people in the company, he looked like just another quiet worker in a faded blue uniform, his hands permanently stained with grease and his shoulders slightly hunched from years of heavy labor. But behind the tired eyes was a man who had carried more responsibility than anyone could see. Marcus was a single father raising his 7-year-old daughter, Ilara, after losing his wife to illness years earlier. Every morning before sunrise, he prepared breakfast for her, packed her school bag, and then rushed to the factory where he worked longer hours than anyone else. The job wasn't glamorous, but it kept food on the table and a roof over their heads. The factory belonged to a powerful logistics company recently taken over by a young and ambitious CEO named Victor Langford. Victor believed efficiency came from numbers, charts, and strict authority. He had little patience for people he saw as replaceable. When he arrived that morning for an inspection tour, he noticed a delivery convoy delayed because one of the heavy loading engines had stalled. Marcus was kneeling beside the machine, carefully tightening a damaged valve. The repair was delicate, rushing it could destroy the entire system, but Victor didn't see patience as professionalism. He saw it as incompetence. Without understanding the situation, he stepped forward in front of the gathered workers and demanded to know why the delay had happened. Marcus calmly explained that the engine had a rare mechanical fault and that fixing it properly would prevent a far worse breakdown later. Victor barely listened. In front of everyone, he announced that excuses were unacceptable and that the company didn't need slow workers holding operations back. With one cold sentence, Marcus Hale was fired. The word seemed to echo through the yard. For a moment, everything went silent except for the distant cry of seagulls drifting over the nearby coastline. Marcus stood up slowly, wiping his hands on a rag. He didn't argue. He didn't plead. Years of hardship had taught him dignity in the face of unfairness. Still, the weight of the moment settled heavily on his chest. Losing the job meant losing stability for his daughter, the one person he was fighting every day to protect. That he placed his tools back into his worn metal box, the same box he had carried for nearly 15 years. Around him, the other workers looked away, uncomfortable but powerless. Marcus began walking toward the gate, each step feeling heavier than the last. Then, exactly 10 minutes later, the sound came. At first it was faint, like distant thunder rolling across the sky. The workers looked up, squinting against the sunlight. The noise grew louder, deeper, vibrating through the ground beneath their boots. Within seconds, 3 dark naval helicopters appeared over the horizon, their rotors slicing through the morning air as they descended directly toward the factory yard. Victor Langford froze. The helicopters landed in a powerful gust of wind that scattered dust and loose papers everywhere. From the first aircraft stepped several uniformed naval officers moving with calm authority. One of them, a tall commander with silver streaks in his hair, scanned the yard until his eyes settled on Marcus, who had just reached the gate. The commander walked straight toward him. The entire factory watched in stunned silence as the officer stopped, saluted Marcus with deep respect, and addressed him not as a mechanic, but as Commander Hale. Years earlier, before tragedy had changed the course of his life, Marcus Hale had been one of the Navy's most brilliant aviation engineers. He had designed emergency repair systems that saved countless aircraft and the lives of pilots around the world. When his wife fell seriously ill, Marcus had quietly resigned from the military to care for her and later to raise his daughter. The Navy never forgot his service, and they had been trying to reach him for weeks. That morning, the commander explained, a naval aircraft stationed nearby had suffered a critical mechanical issue, the exact type of rare fault Marcus had just been repairing. Their technicians couldn't solve it. The base remembered the one man who understood those systems better than anyone alive, Marcus Hale. When the commander finished speaking, the entire yard stood frozen in disbelief. Victor Langford's confident posture collapsed into stunned silence as the reality of what had happened settled over him. The man he had fired minutes earlier wasn't just a mechanic. He was the reason countless lives had been saved in the sky. Marcus looked down at the grease still covering his hands. For a moment, the years of quiet struggle seemed to pass before his eyes, long nights helping his daughter with homework, repairing neighbors' cars for extra money, and waking up before dawn every day just to keep going. But something remarkable happened next. Instead of anger, Marcus simply nodded. He picked up his old toolbox again, as calm as he had been all morning, and followed the naval officers toward the waiting helicopters. His dignity remained untouched by the humiliation he had just endured, and in that moment, everyone watching understood something powerful. True worth isn't measured by titles or assumptions. It's revealed through quiet strength, sacrifice, and character. Before we reach the end, here's a special request. Comment below with the word respect if you believe hardworking parents like Marcus deserve recognition and dignity. Later that afternoon, the naval aircraft was repaired successfully. The mission continued safely because of Marcus Hale's knowledge and steady hands. News of what had happened spread quickly through the region, and the story of the fired mechanic who turned out to be a legendary engineer began to inspire thousands. Victor Langford would spend a long time reflecting on the lesson that morning had taught him, because sometimes, the quietest person in the room carries the greatest story, and sometimes, the world reminds us exactly who deserves respect. If this story touched your heart or reminded you that kindness and humility still matter, please like the video, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Whisper Tales 3 so more people can hear stories that inspire hope.